When 9-year-old Timmy crawls into bed late one Wednesday night, he never expects to have the most harrowing night of his young life, but that's exactly what happens when Timmy dressed up as a daring superhero for a school play, and decides to take a shortcut home through the town's creepiest graveyard. Unbeknownst to Timmy, the graveyard is also the home of a mischievous ghost named Freddy. Freddy has been haunting the graveyard for years, ever since he was accidentally buried alive while taking a nap in a coffin. Since then, he's been stuck haunting the graveyard, looking for ways to amuse himself. When he sees Timmy walking through the graveyard, he's intrigued. Timmy looks so brave in his superhero costume, and Freddy is curious to see what he'll do next, so Freddy starts following Timmy. And when Timmy takes a shortcut through an old abandoned house, Freddy decides to follow him there too. The house is dark and musty, and it's clear that no one has been there in years, but Timmy is Phyllis, and he doesn't hesitate to walk through the door. As soon as Timmy enters the house, Freddy starts playing tricks on him. He bangs on the walls, makes spooky noises, and hides in the shadows, trying to scare Timmy. But Timmy is unafraid, and he marches through the house, looking for a way out. Eventually, Freddy gets bored of trying to scare Timmy, and he decides to show himself. He materializes in front of Timmy, joking around and trying to startle him, but Timmy just stands there, unafraid and unimpressed, so Freddy decides to take Timmy on a tour of the house, showing him all the spooky things that he's seen over the years. He shows Timmy the skeleton of a rat that he found in the walls, the family of bats that live in the attic, and the huge spiders that live in the basement. Timmy is fascinated by all the creatures that Freddy shows him, and he even starts to get a little scared, but he's still not afraid of Freddy, and he continues to follow him through the house. Finally, Freddy takes Timmy to the room where he was buried alive. He shows Timmy the coffin that he was sleeping in when he died, and tells him the story of how he came to be a ghost. Timmy is fascinated by Freddy's story, and he listens carefully as Freddy tells him about his life and how he died. By the end of the story, Timmy is starting to feel sorry for Freddy, and he can understand why he's been haunting the graveyard for so many years. Then, Freddy does something that Timmy never expected. He asks Timmy for help, and Timmy knows exactly what he needs to do. First, Timmy goes to the graveyard and digs up Freddy's bones. Then, he takes them to the old abandoned house and put them back in the coffin. After Freddy's bones are back in the coffin, Timmy says a prayer for him. Then, Freddy thanks Timmy and tells him that he can finally rest in peace. As Timmy walks home, he knows that he's done something special. He's helped a ghost to cross over to the other side, and he's made a new friend in the process.